think we are live. Let's say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. The chat isn't working. Again, I'll go to the chat in a minute. Yeah, welcome. If you can hear me and see me okay, please let me know in the chat. And then when I switch over to the other view, I'll be able to see that. We are doing tonight Judge Dredd, Helter Skelter, designed by Martin Wallace, Osprey Games Publishing. This is a game which is already out, came out earlier this year, I think. It's a variant on Wildlands. So if you know Wildlands, the game, it's basically been rethemed to the Judge Dredd setting. Yeah, right, so I'm going to switch over to the overhead camera now, and hopefully the chat is picked up. Yes, the chat's picked up. So we've got a few people here. Matt's here, Brett's here, Christine's here, Tom's here, and Lone Jedi is here. Dredd, yes. If you're watching this on Facebook, pop a comment in the chat. Just let me know that that's working fine. Matt says he can hear me and see me okay. Right, we're going to crack on with the teach. 3 of us have played this. Yeah. Me, Gemma, and Nick played this on Wednesday. Paul hasn't played it, but has played Wildlands a while ago. Right. Okay, so what is this game? It is a multiplayer skirmish type game. The objective of the game is for you to score 5 points. But there are 2 ways that you get points. Once we've explained the rules, we're going to do setup. And each of us has these little plastic pieces which are called fragments of reality. Okay? These will be placed on the board in various locations. And if you go there and you pick one up, that is 1 point. Okay? The other way of getting a point is by killing another character. Now, all the characters have a number of red cubes on them, which indicates their health. Once all the health is gone, the character dies, and whoever dealt that killing blow takes that figure from the board, and that's a point as well. As soon as you've got 5, you win. Okay? Immediately. Yeah. So not end of the turn, round, or anything like that, just immediately. That's how you win. So, I'll explain what's going to happen. Well, basically, once we've done the setup, all of these fragments of reality will be all over the board, but there won't be any figures on the board at the start of the game. Mm-hmm. What's going to happen is, once we've explained the rules, we have these location cards, which have got numbers on, and you'll notice that all of the locations on the board are numbered. And you will have 5 of these, and you will assign 1 of them to each of your characters secretly. So you'll know where they are, but nobody else will. And every time you take a turn, you must deploy 1 of your characters. So you do that by revealing the card, putting the character on the board. These numbers do sort of make sense, don't they? 32 is there. And then you will take your turn. So you must deploy at least 1 character at the start of each of your turns. Yeah. You may deploy more if you want to, but you must deploy 1. Well, as long as you've got 1, obviously. It's a card management game. Each of us has a deck of cards, which is unique. So these are the Judge Dredd cards, because I'm playing Judge Dredd. And they have a whole load of things on them. I am going to zoom in just for a bit while I talk about these cards. That's probably enough, isn't it? Right. You're going to start the game with, is it 7 cards? 7. Yeah, 7 cards. You're going to start the game with 7 cards from your deck. So the deck will be shuffled, and you'll draw 7 cards from your deck. You can play as many cards as you want to on your turn. You don't have to play any, and you can play all 7 if you want to. Yeah. But at the end of your turn, you draw 3, but you can never go over 7. So you start with 7. You probably want to play 3 cards at least on your first turn, and then you'll draw 3 again. But if you really want an awesome turn, you'll probably want to spend all of your cards. Yeah. Right. Now, the cards have all got icons all over them. Basically, you have 5 characters in the game. And each character has a particular icon in the top left. I'm just going to show you one of my characters here. So this is Mean Machine, and he has an icon in the top left. All of the icons are completely unique. So my icons are different from yours. And the icons down the left-hand side of a card indicate the character that can be activated by playing that card. Okay? So if I play this card here, I can only activate Judge Giant or Mean Machine with this card here. I'll come on to the bit at the bottom later, but that's a wild card. I'll come on to that later. Yeah. So I can activate Judge Giant or Mean Machine with this card. What can you do when you play a card is you can either do a basic action. Is it called a basic action? Standard action. You can do a standard action, or you can do a combat action. Now, the standard action, you ignore the icon there. Okay? So you just playing that card will allow me to do a standard action with Judge Giant. And a standard action is either move, climb, or collect.
Yeah.
Okay, so to move, you just need to play one card. And then you simply move the character from one space to an adjacent space. Very simple. Unless you want to climb. Now I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit because I'm going to show you a climbing space here. Right, this space is at higher elevation. You can tell that because it's got a double white line around it and it's got arrows pointing to it. So this space here is at a higher elevation. To move from a lower elevation to a higher elevation, you have to play 2 cards, and that is called climb.
Yeah.
Okay? The third standard action is collect, which if you are in a space with a fragment of reality that is yours, you have to play 3 cards. Okay? 3 cards will allow you to collect the fragment.
And the card that you're playing must match the player's icon.
Absolutely. So if where's Judge Giant? If Judge Giant was in there, I could play those 3 cards together in order to be able to pick this up. Okay? It has to be 3 cards of that particular character. With one exception, dead people.
Yeah.
I'll come on to that in a minute. That's the standard action. The actual combat action is printed on the right hand side. So, for example, if I played this card, I could do a standard action with Judge Giant, or I could do that, which is the shotgun action. Whereas if I played that one, that's not actually an action, that's a defense. So I couldn't play that card and do a shotgun with Judge Giant. I can only do the shotgun action with this one. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go through what the combat actions are. There's only 3 that you can actually play on your turn. Where's my cards? Do I have one? I'm not sure I do. Can somebody pass me a card with an explosion thing on it? Yeah, that one will be fine. Right, this is a reference card. So the 2 types of attacking action are snipe and shotgun. So when you snipe, you basically shoot at somebody on the board. There is no range limitation to this, as long as you have line of sight. Line of sight is determined by drawing an imaginary line between the number of the location you're in and the number of the area that your target is in. If it crosses a yellow border, then it's blocked. And also if it goes through a cover area. So you'll notice some of these are in blue and some of these are in black. A black area means that there is cover within that area.
Yeah.
So in this case, I'm drawing a line from 3 to 30. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
But if I was drawing a line from 3 to 11, that would be blocked because it's going through this area. Okay, so that would have blocked line of sight. I was reading the rules forums this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's in there, you can shoot them. So line of sight goes into an area of cover.
Yeah.
And if I was in the area of cover, I can shoot out of it. You just can't shoot through it.
Okay.
Okay, so that was clarified online. Great timing for this stream, says Jason, because the game is on mini market's drop right now, and he's been debating picking it up cheap. Okay, cool.
How much
right.
is that? I'm
I
curious
don't
to
know.
know.
I mean, one of the reasons why this game is expensive is you've got individual molds for all of the characters.
They're quite detailed.
They are quite detailed, and they come pre-washed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the game as it is if you were to buy it. I've not done any modifications to it or anything like that. Right, okay, so that's the snipe action covered. The shotgun action... Oh, and... No, defence. Yeah, that's what I should mention. And that's what this card is here. So, if somebody snipes you, you can protect yourself against it in one of 3 ways. If you have a card with that icon on, which is deflect, for the character that is being attacked, you can play it and the bullet bounces off.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, if you have that, which is precog, again, for the character that's being attacked, you can play it and the damage is avoided.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are in an area of cover and you play a card with a character with that on it, then you can also avoid it. But either way, you've got to play a card that matches the actual character that's being attacked in order to defend against it. If you don't defend against it, you take 1 damage and you lose a cube. There we go. Right, onto the shotgun attack, which is this one. Shotgun will deal 2 damage, but the maximum range is 2 spaces. That's the only difference. The way you defend against a shotgun attack is exactly the same. So the rules don't change for defense, but it does 2 damage, but it's got a maximum range of 2. Right. There are melee attacks in the game as well, which, because I'm the judges, I probably don't have that many. I've got one here. So there's a melee attack and there's a smash attack. I don't think I've got a smash attack. That's probably for other people's characters. But that's these two. So the melee icon is a closed fist, and the smash icon is a feather duster, as Tom called it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's a knuckle duster, but Tom was calling it a feather duster, which we thought was quite funny. Now, melee and smash attacks can only be used in the same space. So you have to be in the same space as the person that you are actually attacking. There we go. And the defense against it is a melee icon, not a smash icon. So a melee can defend against either a melee or a smash, but a smash cannot defend.
Yeah.
And the only difference between the two is a smash will deal 2 damage.
Yeah. Christina Apple saying the volume sounds a bit quiet.
Volume sounds a bit quiet. It could be. Thank you for letting us know. I haven't actually enabled. Yeah, there we go. Right, that should be much better now.
Is that better?
That should be better. Yeah. It was picking up the microphone from
The camera?
the thing underneath
The one
the table.
All
The
right.
internal microphone in the thing. Apologies for that. It's been a while since I've done a live stream and I forgot I needed to
And
select
XSplit
that.
wasn't working.
And the software wasn't working, so yes. Yeah, everybody's probably just had to turn their volume down now. It should be a lot louder. Right, so that's range attacks, that's melee attacks. The only other one is this bottom one here, which is explode. It's like a little grenade. You choose either your space or an adjacent space, and it attacks everybody in that area, including yourself,
Yeah.
if you're in there.
Deals damage to yourself. Does
Deals
it?
damage to yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 1 damage
In the space you're in or an adjacent
or an adjacent space.
And if you attack the adjacent space, it won't damage you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the defense against that is these two as shown on here. There you go. Ricky Royal's here as well. Yes, Ricky's played this game and Wildlands. Very tactical.
Right.
Yes. Right. That is the attack actions and that's the movement actions. There are a few other icons to explain. So some of my cards have this ability here. This is Rally. And at this point, I am just going to mention. So this is my reference card, and this is where's your reference card?
My reference card, yeah.
So every player has their own reference card, and it tells you exactly the breakdown of what icons you have in there. So you can see this one here. This is the one for the judges. I have a load of these rally cards in there, whereas Nick doesn't have any of them. Okay, so the 4 factions are definitely asymmetric in the way that they work. So the rally action, I've got, and I believe, Joey, you've got it as well.
Yeah.
Yep. When you play a card with the rally action, which is this one that says go, what you can do is you can choose the character who's doing it, so in this case Judge Dredd, they can move themselves and a friendly character in the same space or an adjacent space. So in this case, I could play this card and say, right, we're both going to move. Now we could move in opposite directions, or we could move in the same direction. Okay, so one card will allow you to move 2 characters. It won't allow you to climb unless you then spend an extra card. So I could, for example, if I really wanted to, I have these 2 characters here. I could play this as the rally card to move these 2, then discard extra cards, one for that character and one for that character, so that they both climb. You can do that. It basically saves you a card.
Did you mention climb actions earlier?
I think I did.
Did you?
Yeah,
I think so.
You did. Right.
I think so. I can't remember.
you did.
Right, okay. Now, I have that. Now, I don't have, in my deck, this sticky plaster bandage. But you have.
I've got 4.
You
I've got
have.
3.
I don't have
You don't have it
no.
either. So some characters have the sticky plaster icon, which basically heals 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Oh, choose an ally on the same or adjacent space, and it can be the character themselves, and you heal 1 health.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, there we go. So that's that.
Is that character as a medic, basically?
Yeah. The final one is this flying icon, which neither me nor Nick have.
I don't.
You don't? Okay,
I
so
have it.
Gemma has it, and I believe you only have it on one
This
character.
one.
Yeah, so Gemma has one character. Believe it or not, it's the one with the wings.
What's the character called?
Victor.
Victor Romanov.
Right, okay.
So Victor's a flying thing,
Vampire.
and basically the fly icon allows you to move 2 spaces on the board instead of 1, and you can ignore the climb rules for
Yeah.
that particular movement. Right, I think that is all of the actions covered. The next thing to talk about is the wild card. So some of the cards have, and some of them don't. Down at the bottom, a wild card. That means you can use that card to do that action with any character.
Yeah.
Okay? So, very important. Right, now we know what the actions do, and I've mentioned at the end of your turn you draw 3 cards. The most important thing about the game is the interrupt action, because it's what makes this game a game and not just take it in turns and try and kill each other. We each have a number of cards in our deck that have the exclamation mark icon on. This is the interrupt card. If you have one of these in your hand, then after any player has finished doing an action or has declared the end of their turn, you can play this card to interrupt, and you basically take an entire turn. Out of sequence, you take an entire turn.
I'm guessing we've all got exactly the same.
We all
amount, so
have
it doesn't
exactly the
tell
same
us
as
how many on
interrupts.
that card.
And we all have 6.
Right. Okay.
Okay? It's an absolute key to the game is knowing when to interrupt and what you can do when you interrupt. So there are things that you can do when you interrupt. For example, if you've got your big character with the axe, right, who decides to move into the same space as me, after you've moved, I can interrupt and run away. Or hit you back
Or attack
before
you back.
you get to hit me, which is what happened on Wednesday. Now, you interrupt and have as much of a turn as you want until somebody else interrupts. If somebody else interrupts your interrupt is over. And then when their interrupt is finished, play goes back to the active player. It doesn't go back to you.
But the person who's interrupting doesn't then draw cards.
Correct.
No, they don't.
Yeah, you only draw cards at the end of your
Your
turn.
turn.
So
Yeah.
you're right. When
Yeah.
I said you take a turn,
Yeah.
I wasn't quite right with that.
So you could interrupt, spend all your cards,
And
and
have
then when
no
your actual
cards.
turn comes around,
You'd
have
have-
none to play.
which is
and
what
all
we
you
did
do
on
is pick
Wednesday.
it. That's what you did. I think.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
a couple of times it was our turn, and we're like, I don't do anything. Dead characters. So when a character has lost all of their health, you remove all of their cubes, you flip the character over, that character is dead. The only advantage that a dead character is for you is, and it's printed on the card now, those characters' cards can be used to collect fragments of reality. Okay? But you can't mix and match. So if Judge Anderson is dead and Judge Giant was about to collect a fragment, I would have to use either 3 Judge Giant cards or 3 Judge Anderson cards. I could not use 2 of one and 1 of another.
If you had 2 dead characters.
No.
No.
It's three cards from 1 character.
Okay.
But good question. Right. If anybody in the chat has got any questions, I think the chat's gone quiet since we finished the thing. So yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know. The difficulty we're going to have with this, and it is a slight problem with the game, is spotting which character is which. So if you think you're watching the stream and you can't tell which character is which, neither can we.
Can we? Should we be?
We could lie them down, and we
I
probably
think we
should.
should.
We probably should for the stream.
Yeah.
We'll lie them down.
Okay.
Yeah, which might even make it easier a bit for us. Right. Okay. So here's how we start.
Before we do that,
Is this just a reskin or is there much of a difference? Is Colin is saying there's a little bit of a difference, not much, just a little bit.
there's something about this. Before we start.
Oh, you've got a special.
Oh yeah,
character.
you have a special character. So Warp Slain actually starts the game not in play. So we're going to put it over here behind your picture. There you go. But every time Slain McRoth deals damage to somebody, you take a white cube.
Right.
And once you've got 5 white cubes, you change that one for that one.
Okay.
Does the health go back up?
No, the health stays as it was.
So if he had 1 and then change characters, it'll be on 1.
So since we're talking about special abilities, we'll also mention your Uko special ability. He starts the game with 2 location cards instead of 1.
Right.
And then when he deploys, you choose where you want to deploy.
Okay,
right?
fine.
My special ability, which is Judge Anderson, who's dead. No, not dead. So Judge Anderson, Chief Judge Hershey, and Judge Dredd. Whenever I'm doing a snipe action, I can turn it into a high explosive bullet, and it will explode and have the same effects as an explode effect at range. Gemma,
So I've got Lulu,
yeah,
and whenever you use a melee action, you can target an enemy in an adjacent space.
right,
Instead of having to be in it.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. My character's Doran Red. She's a vampire, and when she deals a melee damage, if she's got less than 3 cubes, she heals as she hits.
Okay. And there we go. So, let's deal out these location cards. It's 10 each, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's 40 locations in the game. So here's how the setup works. Some cards.
Thank you.
We're going to be a bit quiet now because this is an important part of the game. I will talk to you about what I'm doing. So, we've basically been dealt 10 cards. These 10 cards are...
I'm not looking.
So each card is one of the locations on here. You are going to choose 5 of the cards to keep for yourself and place them on each character, and that is where that character is. The remaining 5 cards get passed to the player to your right, and that is where their fragments start. Okay. Adam's here, James is here, Matt is here. Do you reshuffle when your deck runs out? Yes, you do, but it didn't happen to us in our last game. We ended the game beforehand. Right, so yes, we're going to need a little bit of quiet. Talk between yourselves. Feel free to share Judge Dredd stories while we decide where we're going to start. And it's the player who starts in the lowest, with a fragment in the lowest numbered position,
Right.
that starts the game.
Okay.
I'm going to put these in order first. That might help. Right.
So what are you thinking, Paul, when you're placing your characters?
Well-
Looking for high ground and cover?
I now have a different idea after playing it on Wednesday.
Yeah, I do.
So
too.
on Wednesday, I didn't look at high ground
No.
and I didn't look at cover.
Yeah, and I remember I just tried to spread them all
I
around
tried to
the
spread
board
them
as
out.
much as I
But
could.
now,
Actually,
you're right. I think I'm now starting to look
Funnily enough, I was doing both.
a little bit more.
I was trying to find high ground and cover in 4 corners.
Yeah,
As much as that was possible to find.
yeah. But also trying to spread out
Yeah, because you
your
want
things as
access
well. Oh,
to...
the rule about cover, blocking line of sight, doesn't apply if you're on high ground.
No, I was just about to ask that actually.
So if you're on high ground, you can see over cover. And yeah, you might want to look at your reference card because that has an exact breakdown of all the cards from all the characters. Right, so I'm going to put that one there. That's my first decision made. And I'm going to put that one there. What was that one again?
So I can get rid of that one because I was going to change that for that one. So I wanted that one as well. That's the trouble. I think I'm in 3 corners then.
Right, okay. I do have a character that smashes. Mean Machine. He's nasty. He's very nasty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places I want them to go.
Right,
Okay.
that's fine for me.
I think it's clockwise.
Clockwise,
No, what
yeah.
am I talking about?
Pass
Yeah,
them to the
thank
right.
you.
So I need
Pass
yours.
them to the right.
Pass them to the right, yeah.
You just
I was gonna-
Oh yeah, not clockwise. I'm counterclockwise.
anti-clockwise. I was thinking clockwise, pass them to...
Right. I am done. I have allocated my cards. Adam says there's a Judge Dredd TV series coming out, and I heard they were trying to get Carl Urban. I didn't know that.
Thanks.
I did not know that. Ricky said it's great to see 2000 AD characters in a single game. There's an expansion coming out for this game, The Dark Judges. I read about it this afternoon. But Ricky's saying a Rogue Trooper expansion would be neat. So yeah, solo expansion coming soon along with... Scott is here. Have you missed much? You've missed the explanation, but we are about to start. We're doing the setup now. Did I see The Boys? He was in that too. No, I didn't. Well, Carl Urban is one of my favourite actors. I think he's brilliant. I can't remember the first thing I saw him in, but yeah, he's very good. The map, by the way, for those people who don't know, is two-sided, and there are extra rules for the other side.
There you go.
Judge Dredd TV series. Right. So the cards that you were passed,
Yeah.
you basically place your fragments onto those locations. Have you given me? Right, done. And then they can be removed from the game, those cards. We don't need them.
You've given me some lovely spots here, Jen, I'm not going to lie.
They're all together.
They're all together.
Wow. Game over.
Well, we just need to all go and attack Nick.
All of my cards were.
Goodness. Oh no, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Then again,
Yeah,
have I given you these?
yeah.
No.
Looks like it. Let me just double check.
I got no chance, have I?
Where are we also? One.
There. That is
Done.
Well, you'll be running around the map.
Right.
Well, I see. I did that on purpose. I deliberately spread yours apart. Sorry, but
So, player number, this player, you are the start player. So you keep that to indicate you are the active player.
Yeah, I deliberately spread pools out. Well, as much as I could, taking in view of which ones I wanted to keep.
The Boys is on Amazon Prime. Well, we have Amazon Prime, but we just don't have any time to watch TV. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the bit that you're probably not going to see on camera is the fact that you've got a deck in a discard pile, but that doesn't really matter.
7 to begin with.
7 cards to begin with, and you are up first. So you must deploy at least one character. And your other deploys can be done, if you want to deploy anybody else, it can be done during your turn. It doesn't have to be done at the start. I think that's a change from Wildlands. Oh, the big guys come out. Talk through what you're doing. Rather than
Okay, so basically, hang on.
It's all right, I've done it now. I'm just saying, rather than do things
So-
in silence.
I've put him over there
Yep.
because that one was. Oh yeah, we're going to lay him down because that one's closest to 2, or the best spot I can see for 2 of my fragments of reality,
Yep.
or for access to 2 of my fragments of reality. Nothing else was quite as close, and nothing else was close to 2.
Yep. So when you play cards, I think play them in the corner of the main board so people can see them, and then put them in your discard pile at the end. Right. Off you go then.
Oh, better have a hand, don't I?
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So
And play goes clockwise around the table.
yeah. So that is.
Ooh. Okay.
So move 1,
So when you play your cards,
put them
as I say, put them there.
there.
Explain to people what you're
Okay.
doing.
So for a second, I'm moving 1, while I rapidly look at the rest of what I've got in my hand.
So that card can be used to activate any of your characters because Paul's only got 4 characters.
Yeah. So that one moves 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the early point.
Then 3 axes.
Yep. Pick up that.
Pick up the fragment of
There you go.
reality.
So you've got 1 point. Stick it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Anything else?
No. Draw 3 cards.
Yeah. Done. Right. Strontium dog.
That was a nice quick win there, wasn't it? Seemed to spend a lot of time.
That's what happened on Wednesday, there wasn't it? We all
But
got.
considering I did it
1 point
without even
quickly.
looking at my cards, because I hadn't even drawn them. I just went nearest to the fragments and see what cards I've got.
Yeah, I'm looking at where mine are. Okay. Ah. Right.
Okay, I am going to play this one here, my faithful Gronk,
Oh yeah, Gronk.
well named, my favourite one from last time, on space 9. Doesn't stay right, is it? So I'll discard that one to the side, and then I will move him.
Him, her, it.
Her? Is it her?
Well, I've no idea. It's some weird duck thing.
Actually, do I want to do that? Sorry, I'll move him twice with these 2 cards here and put him 1, 2. Actually, no, I will move him a 3rd time. 3. And I'll move him into this space, number 5 here.
So we need to get rid of him quick.
And I think I'll end my turn there and draw 3 cards.
Okay, Gemma.
Okay, I'm going to deploy Lulu, and she's going to go to space number 36,
36.
which is there.
Yeah.
So I'll discard that card. I'm then going to move her once using this card here
Yep.
with the correct symbol on into number 37. And then I'm going to play 3 cards with the Lulu symbol
Oh right.
on
Okay.
to collect the fragments
There you go.
for my first point.
Nice.
And
You're
then
mucking about, you.
not
Yeah.
mucking about, and I'm going to end my turn there
Right.
and draw my 3 cards
Draw
and
3
discard
cards.
those.
Cool. So 2 of you have got a point early on, but Nick's up here with all of this smorgasbord of bits. Right. Just a hypothetical question: how much health has Lulu got?
Lulu has
just
3 health.
Asking. Just
Thanks, Paul.
That's all right. Because Slane McRoth's got 5. That's what I'm thinking about. And 5's quite a lot. So, I'm just having a look at my characters and where they are. Okay, the problem is people are probably going to have some defense cards.
You think?
Yeah, I think they are. So, and the thing is, right. Where is Mr. Dredd?
What am I looking for?
That's terrible. I think we're going to do it. We're going to deploy Judge Dredd. I am the law. Location 26. So he's up there. He's on high ground. And then I am going to play. Oh, you can move down from high ground without a problem. It's only moving up that costs extra. So I think from the high ground that I'm on, I'm going to play this card as snipe. And we're going to snipe Gronk over here. Because I can shoot over the cover because I'm on high ground. Tom says, classic Gemma grabbing the early bird fragments. We're playing with the feather dusters tonight, Tom. Should have got the feather duster from downstairs and hung it on the wall.
Yeah. I'll take that one.
You taking it?
So I will take a cube off of my
Okay.
Gronk.
So Gronk is down to 2 health. Okay. I think I might deploy a second character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Might just do that.
I wonder if I just move that over a bit. That's
Yeah,
right. I
alright.
just wanted to see what my
Oh,
number
that
under
goes-
that was.
Goes to my disco file then. Yeah, these are all in the wrong place.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
So Judge Giant is going to come out to play. He's in 35.
Ooh.
And he is going to do a... Oh, that was there. He's going to do a shotgun attack on Slain McRoth.
Taking him down early.
Yeah.
What can I defend against that with?
That-
Anything
that
on
or
that
that.
row?
You're playing a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I cover wild card because I'm in cover.
Yeah. Okay. I got 5 cards in hand. I kind of want to be efficient and draw some extra cards, but also I don't want to get too many cards on the table. So I think I'm going to play this to move Judge Giant into here. And that is me done. I will draw 3 cards to end my go. And back to Slain.
Oh, I don't know which one to deploy.
Feel free to have a guess
I
at who you
think
think's going to
I'm
win.
going to deploy Nime.
Neve.
Right?
That's how you pronounce it. It's Neve.
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 Yeah, it's the Irish spelling.
Okay.
You got to play your card.
It's in the wrong place, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
number
16.
16.
So Kai.
That's confused me. Okay, so I'll still do that anyway.
Yeah, he's your light spell card. Is
Yeah.
that it?
That's it.
So you've
Okay.
got more than 7. You've got 10 cards.
You
Did
can
you,
only
on.
draw.
did you not?
You can only draw to 7.
Sorry. I thought I couldn't play one because I had.
Okay.
Oh,
So you just deployed and didn't do anything else. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
if I'd realised that I had room for one, I would have played one, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
That's why I drew 3 because I thought I could only. That's,
Okay, I'm going to deploy Johnny Alpha.
How do you find the interrupt mechanics, Scott? Brilliant. As long as you know how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you know how to pit people as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Johnny Alpha, if you can see that card on the screen, which is in space 40
Yep.
over here. So he's gone
Always up there.
up to there. Nice bit of high ground I'm quite liking. So I'm going to play 3 Gronks here. Hello. 3 Gronks, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to pick up this fragment of reality. I'm trying to think what else I want to do. Who's got what health around me? How many of you got there, Paul, on this big chap here?
but 5.
5? Oh, yeah, because you defended against that last one, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'll take a snipe at that big fella there, please. By Johnny Alpha. Okay.
Deflected.
And then I think I'll end my turn there and I will pick up 3 more cards.
Okay. Who's coming out to play?
Okay, I'm going to deploy Elena on space number 10, which is over here
In cover. Is she the one with the swords?
with
she's
the
got
swords. That's right.
twin sabers or something.
So I'm then going to use this card just to move her one space into space number 13, and then play 3
Oh,
sword cards to pick up that fragment. 1, 2, 3.
How can you play against this?
I know.
And I'm not going to be greedy. That's going to be the end
Yeah,
of my
yeah,
go, and I'll collect my additional 3 cards for the end of my
Okay.
turn.
Right. So, I should have been looking as to what I was doing.
How much strength's that one got?
Elena has 3 lives.
Johnny Alpha. How much health has Johnny Alpha got?
John Alpha's got 3.
So Chief Judge Hershey is going to come out up here.
Interesting. Very interesting, Paul. So just what you're thinking there, Paul. Colin in the chat asked, what's the significance of little discs? They're called fragments of reality. We place them at the beginning of the game based on the cards that we're dealt. You pick up 1 for spending 3 cards with the same symbol, like this one here. If you get to 5 at the end of the game, you win.
Well,
Saying, yeah,
they're a point.
Yeah.
they're player
5
cards.
points.
Yeah.
You can get points for killing people.
You get points for killing people. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what discs do.
Right. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, does this work? Oh, but the wild moving cards are they're so good. Right. So I'm going to play that, and I'm going to shoot with Chief Judge Hershey. I'm going to shoot Johnny Alpha.
Okay, I will stop that attack with this card here. So I can defend against that one.
Oh, he's got precog gags, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Psy user. Right, okay. He saw it coming, dodged out of the way. In which case, I am going to play this card to move into here. And then I'm going to play that card to melee you.
And I need another melee.
You
to
need a
defend
melee to
against
defend.
that. I'll take that 1.
Okay,
So I'll take a cube off.
down to 2.
Yep.
And then I'm going to end my turn there and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Colin's saying in Wildlands you can take any crystals. Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I'd forgotten that. I thought it had to be your own.
No, you have to be your own in Wildlands.
Yeah, I thought it had
does
to
have
be your own. Yeah,
What do you get if you kill someone in Wildlands?
same. It's exactly the same.
What do you get in this?
Exactly the same. 1 point.
But how do you... What do you... That's a point.
Yeah.
How do I mark I've got a point if I kill... Oh, you put the thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, I think they were colour coded in Wildlands.
That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
But my memory is, as you know, useless. So I don't know what to do now because I've shown you where that one is. So I ought to bring that on, but I don't want to.
Let's get rid of that. And the other guy is stealthy. We don't know where he is. So 16 up here
Yeah.
with the sword. So what was confusing about Wildlands is the right hand side
Yeah.
there were pictures of the characters,
Okay.
which considering a card can activate multiple different characters, having the picture of one of the characters there was
Yeah.
just it was just really confusing. So the biggest improvement of this is that they've got rid of the picture of
Yeah.
the person there. Yeah.
So I want to move 1.
So who's moving?
What character's that?
Kai.
Oh yeah. Flamey wizardy dude.
Oh, I want to keep that. 2.
Just that?
Just that, because I'm trying to get the right combination of cards.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's a card
But I
management game.
miscounted last time, so
Right.
I should have played one card and done one of those moves last turn, but never mind.
Okay, who do I want to deploy?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to draw at all.
Where's the number of the space I'm looking for? I've gone blind. Okay. I'm going to put down Wolf Sternhammer into space 29
He
here.
has a hammer
He's
and
got
a
a
beard.
hammer, and he's got 4 health points as well. So he's a dangerous chap.
All looking a bit busy down here.
How many health points has this character got, Paul?
I think that is Judge Giant. He's got 3. He's not very much of a giant, as we
He's
found
not-
out on Wednesday.
Why is he a giant if he's got 3
he's
points?
got big feet, but he looks to be of average height, average build, and average health. So
And how
I
many has
don't
this
know.
character up here got in number
that
40?
is Chief Judge Hershey. She's got 3.
3.
Yeah,
And you can snipe into a space you're in, can't you?
you can. Yes, that was also clarified. Yeah, I think the rules are under line of sight, where it says you've always got line of sight to the space that you're in.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to spend...
Colin's saying we are right. It's been a while since he played. So
Yeah.
yes, in Wildlands you do have your own coloured crystals.
I'm going to spend this card here to move Johnny Alpha into space 33.
Brave Sir Robin.
And then I will spend this card here to snipe you, Paul, into the space 40.
Oh, that's a generic
Jason,
snipe.
yeah. It's a wild snipe.
A wild snipe, yeah. So Chief Judge Hershey.
Got anything to defend?
I do. I'm just working out which one I want to use. I'm going to use a wild deflect.
Isn't that you're not in cover though, are you?
Oh, that's a cover one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. Oh, in which case... okay, I'll take the 1 damage. Ouch.
And then I'll end my turn and I'll draw 3 cards.
Yeah, Colin's saying you couldn't see the colours of the crystals half the time in the pub light. Yeah, yeah, they were very faint.
Okay, I'm going to deploy Victor Romanov
Victor with his wings.
with his wings, space number 23. And it's
Here.
so he's going to go there. So I'm going to use this card with his symbol on
To fly.
to fly, but I'm only actually going to move 1 space, even though technically he can move
You
2.
can move too. I mean, you can take the long way around. You can go here and then here, just to show off.
And then I'm going to play 3 cards with
Oh,
his
no.
symbol on to collect the fragment. I'm running dry of cards though,
Yeah.
so I'm going to end my turn, collect 3 cards.
Okay. Right.
Something I was thinking when we were setting up is not something that they could have done when they were designing the board is put spaces on here for you to put your tokens and the pieces
Well, there
that
kind of
you
is.
take on. Is there?
Yeah, there is.
There is space for it, but I mean like a designated,
designated
space would have been
space, yeah,
would have been
yeah, yeah.
nice, like memoir kind of thing.
I would keep your discard face up just in case you get mixed up between the 2 piles.
Oh yeah.
Right. Right, go. Who are we going to deploy? Who are we going to deploy? Yeah. It's kind of not really working that well. Let's deploy Mean Machine in 27. Right, okay. So, what I'm going to do is... Oh, that would have been so good. have a look at the health situation. Can you shoot up? You can, can't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't do it last time, did we?
We didn't, but I think you
It doesn't
can.
make any difference, does
No,
it?
it's just 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And what's interesting is that I'm within 2 spaces of here. 'Cause it's 1, 2.
Yeah. You are.
Because my bullets go round corners.
Can the bullets go around corners?
In this game,
So to do it, it's line of sight,
Yeah,
but you can count not in line of sight.
it's 2 spaces.
That's kind of weird, isn't
Yeah.
it?
hmm.
So to see whether you can hit them, you check line of sight, but you completely ignore line of sight when counting the spaces.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Right, now, this might work and might not work.
Sounds very old.
Oh, everything's in the wrong place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want to play at least 3 cards. But that's such a good card. I want to use it for a particular thing, but there's another particular thing on there that's really good, which I'm trying to save up. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I am just going to play a Judge Giant card and another Judge Giant card. Oh, but then that... Oh, yeah, this
You had
is...
the nightmare pool, weren't you?
Well, only because I'm trying to think more than I did on Wednesday. And some of these cards are really good. Okay, so 1 Judge Giant card, 2 Judge Giant cards,
Where's Judge John?
3 Judge Giant cards. He's here.
That
I
one.
pick up that. I have 1 fragment of reality. I have 1 point. And I'm going to end my go there.
Do I have to reveal both of these, or can I just
You
reveal
choose one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter, because you discard the other one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Just wondered. I mean,
Tom's saying
I don't even have any.
In his experience, Judge Hershey always just pops up in the corner and gets beaten up.
What numbers have you got there for? You got,
12 and 25.
so you've got here 12, 25 is up in the corner here.
I'm going up the high ground.
Up with Paul.
It's dangerous.
Well, otherwise, I'm a sandwich between 2 people there. I'm right next to 2 people there, so
Yeah.
yeah, whatever.
Right, so all your characters are deployed.
They are. Well, apart from that one, which
Yeah.
doesn't deploy until I've killed 5 people or done 5 hits.
Done 5 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just waiting for somebody to come in and attack me, really.
I think
I don't think it's going to happen. I'm gonna,
giving you a wide berth.
yeah. How much health has this thing got?
Victor, the flying one, has 4 health.
Quite a lot, isn't it?
That is
Quite
quite
a
a
lot.
lot, isn't it?
There's one in Wildlands. It's got
so
7.
that's
Is there?
uphill.
Big guy carrying a
That's
bookcase. isn't it?
uphill. That's Judge Giant, isn't it?
That is Judge Giant. Can you not tell?
Who's this?
That is Mean Machine.
How many health?
4.
Goodness.
Okay. And this has got 3, hasn't it?
Sword Lady.
Yes. Elena.
I don't know. I think I'm going to go 3. But which 3? So I'm going to be taking that one, basically. And I've got to play 3 cards to do it.
Which character is that? It's Neve, isn't it, that one?
Yeah.
No, that's Kai.
That's Kai,
That was
sorry.
Kai.
So flames is
Flames.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
flames in my head. So 1 interrupt flames, 1 1 defensive flames, and another defensive flames.
Okay. We should be passing this,
Oh yeah, we've not been doing
but
that.
Okay.
we'll do it when somebody interrupts,
So
so we know.
that's 3. That's got me that. Do I want to do anything else? It's going to leave me short cards. I think we'll call it a day there. 1,
There's
2,
been no interrupting yet.
3.
We've not really got to the point where there's anything we wanted
No,
to interrupt.
because nobody's low on health.
Okay, so it's my turn. So I am going to spend 1 Gronk here to move into space 6, and then I'll spend 1, 2, 3 more, and I'll pick up my second Fracture of Time. What was it called?
Fragment of reality.
Fragment of Reality. That was it. Taking on to 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points, 2 points. You're on 3.
points. Have you deployed?
Oh no, I've not. Sorry, actually, you're right. Well done. I will deploy. Where? Sorry, space. Yeah, I think I'll save that one. I'll deploy Midden Face McNulty into space 15.
15 up here.
Which is, if you could just pop that on there
Yep.
for me, Paul, thank you.
It's got a big gun.
And then I think I'll end my turn, so I'll take 3 cards from my deck. Hang on a sec, sorry, that's...
I'm going to deploy Jenna into space 17.
17 over here.
How many health?
She has 3 health,
She's got a crossbow.
and I think I'm going to call it there.
Yeah.
And take my 3 cards.
Take 3 cards. Right. Okay. So I have to deploy Judge Anderson in space 3. That is all of my characters deployed. Now, what are we going to do?
The board feels a lot more cluttered with players or pieces than last time we played, doesn't it? We were taking a lot more off
Yeah.
quicker last time,
Yeah.
weren't we?
Yeah. Kind of not in the right place, really. Yeah. Yeah, that's the character I need to get into doing things.
Which was that
He's,
for?
he's in the wrong place. Mean Machine. I've got such good cards for him.
This chap here in 26.
No, 27.
This time.
But he's
okay.
down there.
Mm.
And nobody's around him. So I'm looking at potentially being able to move him. Something else. Right. But it's these red ones here, because Gem's on 3 points. How are we going to do something about that?
She's quite close to these two here, isn't she?
Yeah.
And we know she's pretty good at hoarding her cards.
Yeah.
Paul gave her a nice.
I put apparently all 4 in the one place. Which
You
was,
think you played it before?
yeah. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the interest of, let's have a shot with Judge Dredd. So Judge Dredd from up here, I am the law, he's going to shoot.
That is Lulu, I believe.
Yes, Lulu with the demons.
So sorry, was that
It's a snipe
a
action.
snipe action?
Yeah. I have line of sight, it's going over the cover, but I'm on high ground, so that's fine. Oh no, yeah, no, that's fine, because this is cover as well. Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, you're on high ground. Yeah.
Matt says he wants more killing. Yes, we're doing it.
And you didn't even read that, and you were doing it, weren't you?
Doing
Strange.
Okay, I am going to deflect that.
Okay.
I'm just choosing which card. It's one of these where it's on
Yeah,
the side.
A
That's
generic
okay.
wild deflect.
So
We're trying to kill each other. We really are. But it's all whittling cards down so that hopefully they won't be able to then
Because
get the
we've
fragments.
been picking up the fragments, it's felt like we've not had many cards to play to attack. Every
Yeah,
time you've
well,
got
because
Yeah.
it takes 4. I mean, you
Mm.
move
Yeah.
and pick up, and that's 4 cards
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which
And then
means
you
you've
want
got
to be
no
able to...
strength to attack.
Exactly. And then you want to be able to defend yourself while
Yeah,
someone else is having their turn.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to play this as a rally card. Judge Dredd is going to rally. So he's going to order these 2 characters to move. Dredd's going to move into there.
What's going to happen there, I wonder?
And this one is going to move to... I don't actually know. Probably need to get it here.
Yeah.
Oh no, because then I've got 2 in the same space. I'll put it there.
You can have 2 in the same space.
I
though.
can.
You can,
I just don't want to.
but then you get these nice area effect attacks,
Mm,
Okay.
which does damage to everything in the space.
yeah.
Judge Dredd is then going to melee whoever that is.
It's
Which one, sorry?
This one here.
it's okay.
Right. I'm going to punch him.
What am I gonna do about that? Do I care? I don't care.
Okay. Right. And then I'm going to say done and draw 3 cards. Yeah, no
Okay.
interruptions yet. We are planning it though.
So nothing to deploy. Nave into there with that card. 3 more. Done.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Easy.
Can't let Gemma streak ahead. I'm going to kill something now.
Okay, I'm going to move.
Maybe. If I pick the right cards up.
I'm going to move Gronk into this space here, number 21. I need to deploy actually, don't I?
You
Sorry.
do.
So my
Your
last
last
space
deployment.
to deploy, space 32, is my Vampire Durham Red. Moves into there.
Right. Okay.
How many health have these 2 characters got, just for curiosity?
Judge Giant's got 3.
5.
And Slane McGroth has 5.
Quite a lot there then. Okay.
That's it. Nobody's low on health because of the
Great.
interrupt action is imminent.
Okay, I'm going to end my turn there and pick up 3 cards.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to deploy my last one to space number 1.
Space number 1.
This is Nikolai Dante.
All the way up
He's
there.
going over
You should have...
there.
Oh, no, sorry, no, ignore me.
And he has 4 health.
Looks like a swashbuckler from the 17th century.
And okay, so just trying to remember who is who.
This is the one with the crossbow. Tied up hair in a bun.
So I'm going to move Elena
Okay, where are you moving to?
into one. Sorry, I'll show
Yeah.
my card first.
Might interrupt that. Might do. So far away from me.
So I'll just use the my
Yeah.
standard interrupt card to move into number 18,
Okay.
and then I'm going to play 3 cards
Goodness sake.
to collect my
Yeah,
4th.
there's been a lot less combat
fragment.
in this game than previous games.
But I am running out of good
Yeah,
cards, so I'm
Colin's
now
saying
going to end my turn and take 3
Nobody
cards.
wants to use the cards for the interruptions. Usually save them for the win. But if we don't
Yeah.
do
That's
something,
that's what I found the last time we played Wild
Gemma's
Guns.
going to be
It's-
winning fairly soon.
Everybody was lined up for a win, and it came down to interrupts.
Yeah.
So how much health have 18 and 37 got for you then? Gemma? The 2 that by the
Sorry,
side?
Everybody's
so
on full health
it's
because we haven't had much.
They're both-
it's Elena has 3, and
Yeah.
that's the one in number 18, and was it 37?
Yeah.
So that's Lulu. She has 3.
Okay. What are you going to do, Paul?
What am I going to do, indeed? Where is Mean Machine? He's there. What's he doing there? Sopless. Right. Okay. So if I've got this correct, if I have, oh, I could do that. It's not gonna help though. I don't think. No, I don't think it is. But we've got to do what I can to try and get rid of these characters because you can't win on your next turn.
No.
You probably can't win on your next
Could.
turn, but Gemma
Could
could.
kill 2 things.
You could.
It's not going to happen.
No.
But it's possible. Kind of hoping to kill one thing. It's not the most useful thing that out there to kill. I mean, the obvious things to kill are these two. These three. Yeah. Looking like a tall order, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, the problem is if you kill one of them, the dead player's cards if
Can
you've
be
got
used.
three of
Can
them,
be
could then
used,
be
yeah,
used.
Yeah.
And also remember this chap is the one that can fly, so he can go 2 spaces at a time and can quite easily get over there
Oh,
as
so
well.
wiping him out might be the best option then, after all. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the one I might be able to kill.
What are you going to do, Paul? What's going to happen?
well, that's the thing. I can shoot it once, but then that won't be enough.
But if we have a lot of interrupts,
I think we're going to
then
have
potentially...
Interrupt City. Yeah. But if you interrupt and you get a kill, yeah, we can't have that, can we? Right, let's just do it. I'm going to use this card to activate Judge Anderson and do a shoot. So Judge Anderson is here, I believe. Yeah, that's Judge Anderson. And Judge Anderson is going to shoot Victor with a snipe action.
I don't mind, I'm going to lose a life.
Okay. Oh, Victor's got 4.
Confidence.
Oh, yeah, I thought you had 3.
No, Victor's got
Okay.
4.
Well, that's a problem.
It is. Yeah. Should have shot somebody else.
No, you shouldn't.
But you
No?
couldn't. Well,
Nah,
Okay, right.
it's going to be harder to kill than I thought.
Let's move. Let's play this card to move Mean Machine into here. Pause in case there's any interrupts. Use
how much health has that character got, Paul?
which one? Mean Machine. 4.
Yeah. 4. Okay.
I'm then going to do a smash attack.
Actually, do you know what, Paul?
go
Sorry.
on.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
mind? So I will.
So at this point, we'll use this because it's my turn.
Sure. So I will interrupt.
Yep.
My interrupt
You
card.
now play as many cards as you want.
Okay. How this smash action here? How
Mhm.
many damage does that do? 2. Okay. Well, I will play 1 melee on your character there. Please.
Just a normal melee
By
attack.
Wolf Sternhammer.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take the damage.
And then I'll do it again, please. Same character, same.
Yeah, I'll take the damage.
Okay. Then I will attack you with 2, same character.
That's a problem. Yeah, that is a problem.
And this is the ultra violence that everyone's been wanting.
There you go. So,
Have I done it?
Yeah, you've done
Wow,
it.
what an interrupt. Look at
The
that.
Mean Machine is
Thank you.
no more.
There we go. So that's 3.
You've got
Okay.
3 points.
Okay. I'm sorry, Paul.
It's all right.
It's
That's
nothing
how it is.
personal.
Are you done with your interrupt?
Yes,
So
I am. Thank
play
you.
returns to me. Yeah, maybe I should have interrupted the interrupt and moved away or something. Okay, what have we got left here? Let's do. No, because if that does that and then that does that. Okay, I'm going to use Judge Dredd to do a melee attack here on Uko. Oh,
Oh, I really wish I had an interrupt card.
oh.
Likewise.
Okay, I'm going to end my turn there. Draw 3 cards.
Okay, let's do a snipe attack with Kai.
Go and play your card.
To there. I'm just trying to figure out which card to play. That.
Where's Kai?
all-
This is Kai, isn't
This is
it?
Kai. This is Kai.
Sorry, that's Kai, yeah.
It's going to attack that one. Trouble is, I want that for that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's going to have to be that one.
Okay. So that's
Okay.
1.
So that's on to Victor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you've got 3 health points
Yeah.
on that one.
I will take a hit.
Okay, let's do it again.
I mean,
will
I can see where this is going.
take another hit.
Right, hang on. I might jump in there. Oh, but if I jump in and then you block me and then you carry on and then you get the kill.
If you've got 2 though, 1 block, say,
Yeah, if I've got the 2.
but then you leave yourself like me with barely any cards.
Okay, no, I'm not going to interrupt.
If I do one more and you interrupt, then you take the kill.
No, only if Gemma blocks. So if you do 1 and Gemma can't block it, then you'll take that piece off the
Okay.
board. You
So
don't want health.
I don't think this can be blocked anyway. Can it? Oh yeah, it can.
Everything can be blocked.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an explosion. So he's causing an explosion in here.
There's still only 1 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Scorpion's here with a question. Well, I'll answer it at the end, just because we're mid-game at the moment.
Right. Do I want to?
Remind me at the end if I forget. So what happened?
I lost all of my lives.
Oh, you got the kill.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on 4,
Yeah.
but you've ended your go.
I've ended my go.
So I could have interrupted and got rid of you. Right,
Okay, so it's my turn then.
and you're on how many points? You're on 3.
I'm on
Ooh.
3.
Nice. Oh,
So I'm...
Just having a look at the health situation.
I can win next turn.
Might not have a next turn.
No. Well, I could win with an interrupt then.
Okay, so I'm going to snipe from Wolfstern Hammer here up onto Unko. Was it Uko or Unko? Uko.
Okay.
Okay.
Uncle. Uncle.
Uncle Big Ears. You can't.
Why not?
Cover's in the way.
Oh, can I not?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll...
Even though you're shooting...
Yeah. You can't shoot over the cover, through the cover.
So with line... Okay, I'll pick that card back up then. So with line of sight... Is it...
Yep.
So for example then, so if I'm here in 33,
Oh no, here we go. Hang on. If the source is normal ground
which this one is...
and the target is high ground... Oh, there's no line of sight. You can't shoot up.
You can't shoot
You
up.
cannot
Did
shoot
we
up.
shoot up earlier or not?
We may have
We
done.
asked the question.
We asked the question and I think we said yes, and you can't.
Okay,
So from normal ground to high ground, there is no line of sight.
right.
From high ground to high ground, only walls block line of sight.
Walls.
The
So-
yellow,
So
yellow
these,
borders.
like these ones here.
But from high ground to normal ground, walls block line of sight and high ground spaces block line of sight. Yeah. From normal to normal, cover. So cover blocks normal to normal.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm being too cautious. Yes, I am.
And apparently our infighting is also letting Gemma win, which is probably true.
Yeah, but I'm over there. I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Luck-
you gave one
I
block
know.
to-
luckily, that's not
Easy
going to
done.
stop me in my endeavour. So I will snipe from this position over here, high ground to high ground, so there's no block line of sight. Can you block it?
Yeah, I can, but do I want to?
I don't think
Yes, you do.
do. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you
I
told
don't
me
think
to.
it's worth bothering. I wouldn't. You'll be fine. Just you're not going to use him.
Oh yeah, so from high ground to high ground is
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
What? Oh,
Great.
2 kills I could have
I
had.
needed the dead character.
Oh, you need the dead character card. Right, okay.
What benefit does that give you?
It means I can use 3 of his to pick
Yeah.
that up.
Oh. Can't change my mind now, can
No.
I? I've got 2 cards left. Is there anybody that is low on health that might be worth?
No,
a
but if
shot
you manage
at?
to get one of these down, I can then finish it off because I'm nowhere near winning. I'm only on 1 point.
True, but Gemma could finish the game next go, couldn't she? Not that makes any difference how many cards I got in the end. Who do you want, Paul? Who do you fancy your luck on? 37 or Whatever that number is on the left. there.
If I had any attack cards. That's the problem.
I think you should save the interrupt because Paul looks like he's going to win next turn, so we need to focus our energy on him rather than.
You mean you're not going to win on your
Oh
turn?
well, I mean I might.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to attack.
Yeah,
me.
I've got almost no attack cards.
Which one, Paul, are you going to go for then? So you said that you wanted that one. What space? What are you near?
I'm going to go 1, 2, pick that up.
Is that right? And he's got 4 health, hasn't he?
Or I'm going to go
5.
1 and kill that.
Yeah.
I can do either.
Right. Oh, but you could win on both. And how many health has that one then got?
That one has 3
Three.
health.
I mean, I don't know what cards Gemma's got mine, so that's more of a tall order. But
Yeah, you see,
those are both possibilities.
I feel like I want to take one of these out to stop Gemma, but then I don't want to weaken that one, which I could.
In fact,
To then
Helter Skelter
help
is also
you.
a possibility, but
Can't kill Judge Dredd. He's up there.
not Dredd. Sorry, Giant. Judge Giant.
Oh, Judge Giant.
I'm going to leave it because I've not got enough cards to do anything good.
Okay.
So I'll end my turn, pick up 3.
And basically, it's going to come down to whether Gemma's got enough to go and pick that fragment up.
For what she was saying just then, I don't think she does.
No, I don't think she
Could have been a bluff.
I'm going to first of all move
So here we go.
Elena
Here we go.
into number
Right,
20.
so it's our chance to interrupt. I got defense
anyone going
cards.
to
I got
interrupt?
movement cards.
Have you got an interrupt, Paul?
I've got an interrupt.
I've got interrupt, but I can't
if
do
use
anything
the
with it.
interrupt, I haven't got enough cards for what I need to do.
Yeah, I can interrupt and do nothing.
If I interrupt with that, I could
That's the problem.
go and try and kill something, but that's much less of a guaranteed win, isn't it?
Well, this is your chance.
I'm
What are you going to do? She's going to win now if she picks that up.
Yeah.
I can't. It's throwing a card away that I need.
No. The game's about to end and you're about to lose.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she's got the card.
Okay, you can take a risk.
Hang on.
I'm
I'm
completely
gambling
out.
on the fact she hasn't got the cards.
Okay, right.
How many health has that one got?
That one has 3 health.
Because otherwise, if I do that, it uses the card I need to do that. Then I've got one. See, the fact she's moved, it's really caused me a bit of a problem
No,
because
'cause
she's
it's
too far
further
away
away.
now.
Yeah.
Could you take one off, Paul? I know, are we allowed to collaborate? Could you take one off?
Take one of what?
Off of that
One
character?
health.
I can't do anything.
You can't do
I've got no attack cards, pretty much. I've got movement. Judge Dredd can shoot somebody, but it's through a
not
wall.
over there.
Go on.
Oh, he's doing it. You're
So you're
interrupting.
interrupt.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we have an interrupt.
What are you doing? Oh,
Okay.
Then I'm going to attack it.
With a melee attack.
Yeah.
do you want to move the first player mark?
Oh yeah, sure. Go with that.
Can you defend?
I'm going to use this card which has
Yeah. A wild melee on it.
wild melee on it.
Yeah.
Is that the symbol for that character as well? Is it? Just thinking out loud.
No, it's not.
No.
And then I'm going to do that.
It's another one.
Another
Oh,
one.
it's a
That's a
smash.
smash.
So it's going to be 2 damage.
I'm going to
Yep.
block it
So
again.
that's blocked. But now you're down to 2 cards in hand.
Now I'm down to 1 card in hand.
But Gemma's down to 2.
Oh, God,
Because
sorry.
you can't
yeah,
win.
yeah.
And you can't either.
Which was the plan.
Which means you can.
And I can.
But I can
I've got
interrupt.
1 card
So you can
now.
win.
Oh, thanks very much.
Yeah.
I'll do my best
I'll
for
let
you,
you.
special Paul.
Anyone else interrupting?
No.
Yeah.
Well done, though, Paul. You
So your interrupt is over,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. I'm going to move Elena also into this square.
Okay.
And then I'm going to end my go and pick up 3 cards.
Right.
Yeah.
I can shoot some people if I had any attack cards.
You got any attack cards?
I've got 1 Judge Dredd over there. That's it. I've got 7 cards and they're all rubbish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now's the chance for me to do a high explosive thing.
I've got an attack card, but it's for a character that isn't with anyone
I
else.
can't do it. It's just rubbish. Absolute
Would you have won?
rubbish.
You didn't have them, did you?
Oh.
I didn't think you did. I should have stuck to my gun. I shouldn't have listened to it. Yeah, I didn't think you had them.
Here's a question. Just sorry, Paul, to
Yep.
interrupt. If I move from here to here, I wouldn't have line of sight to there, would I?
No,
No.
because it goes from there to there. It's blocked by that. The wing of the birdie.
Yeah, it cost me the win, that did.
So how do we stop Nick winning?
How many
you
cards?
5.
got? 5. And if 3 of them are
Yeah,
that character,
yeah.
I feel like I want to show the camera.
that's a win. But yeah, I'm in the position where I just don't have. I mean, one of my characters can move, and that's about it. I mean, this
It's right in the way, isn't
pretty
it?
bird right in the way. And this is Chief Judge Hershey, and she's got nothing. What's she got? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Rally, rally, move. Yeah, nothing. She's left a gun at home.
Well, there is an interrupt card in there somewhere. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards there. 3 and 5 chance of picking up an interrupt card.
He's got full health. He's
Yeah.
still on full health, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about, the card management. It's not really worked. So I will play this to do a rally action with Judge Anderson. But I think all I'm going to do is that. Then I'm going to melee with Judge Anderson.
How much else does that one got?
It's very tense.
It is, isn't it?
Remind me again, the
Go on.
line of sight
Yeah.
through this cover.
If from lower level to lower level,
You don't have line
you
of
do
sight.
not have line of sight if it goes through cover.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't shoot from there to over there because there's this big pile of mess in the way.
How many health has this one got?
2.
I'm going to interrupt you, Paul.
Okay.
I'm going to snipe from this character here onto you there, Paul, please.
Okay. So I'm now going to interrupt. So it's your go.
Mm-hmm.
So you've interrupted.
Yeah.
But now after your thing,
Hang on.
go on.
What do you mean it's my go?
You're the
It's
active
your
player,
go.
aren't you?
No,
Is it
I'm
my
not,
go?
I haven't done anything. It's still your go.
Okay. So I'm the active player.
Yeah.
You've interrupted.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to interrupt
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
So it goes back to me.
Yeah.
And then Judge Dredd's going to shoot from there to there.
This is exactly what he did to me last time, Paul.
Hey, you got 2 points.
Yeah, but you've stopped him winning.
I have stopped him winning.
He might have just blown
That's
his,
the character.
yeah, he might have just blown his chances
Yeah.
by burning his cards up on that. So you basically talked me into burning my chance. He did it on his own.
Yeah.
With my Jedi mind tricks. I shouldn't have done that.
I didn't see Paul interrupting back. That was the
I shouldn't
thing.
have done that.
I saw you having like one of those double smash melees and then
Right.
taking it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have interrupted with that card. That was a mistake. Right.
Glad to hear that.
So it is still my go. And no, I think I'm done. Yeah, done. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3. So you got 1 card in hand.
I got 1 card in hand.
Okay.
We can do.
Did Paul G really put all of those red fragments together? Yeah, the voices told me to do it.
What?
That's the voices.
Where? What
One-
fragment?
the
All
ones in
of
my head.
mine.
Oh.
I mean,
the
to be fair,
cards-
I put the green ones all
You did.
together, didn't
The
I?
cards
So-
didn't look like they were together.
That was my turn.
But then when you actually put them
Good
out,
done, Ian.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's nice. That's wow. Well, if it gets back to me, that'll be a nice spectacular ending.
Well, I've just wasted 2 cards, haven't I, unfortunately.
Yeah. I wasted 5.
I remember. Right, there's nobody that's low enough in any health I don't think. Everybody's got loads of health.
Well, you've got a character with 2.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Can't really attack myself though, Paul.
No.
Which one is it?
Paul does have
It's
a
Gronk.
character with 2 as well.
Chief Judge Hersey's got 2.
Oh, he's up there.
Does he?
Oh yeah, but it's
Two.
two to get up there.
How many cards have you got in your hand, Paul?
I have 7.
7.
No, I have 6. I have been managing my cards too well. Which is why I've only got 2 points.
I'm going to snipe you, Paul, from 33 to 40, here to here.
Are you now? Are you indeed? Okay.
Okay.
But then,
But then, bated breath. Wait for it.
You're going to say interrupt.
Dramatic game-winning action.
You're going to have to say interrupt pretty quick before I put my card down here.
I'm then going to interrupt.
Okay.
I think I have to. So I interrupt. And then I play.
Gemma's keeping quiet.
Cheers.
This card
Keeping very quiet over there.
to move from there. I'm going to jump off here into here.
In cover.
Okay. And then, since it's still my interrupt go, I'm going to fire a high explosive round from here into here and blow everybody up.
Right. Nice move, Paul. Well done.
So 1 damage to everybody in here.
Okay.
You've all got to defend in your normal ways or not.
I will lose mine.
Okay, so they both lose a health.
So it's Lulu and it's also Elena.
Yeah.
Have both lost a health.
And then I'm going to fire another high explosive round in there.
I will lose a life off of both.
Hang on a minute.
As well.
I can see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, so can I.
Nobody's got any defend or interrupt cards.
That is the end of my interrupt. So this is your go, isn't it?
It is my
Your go. I interrupted you, so it goes back to you.
Yeah. How many cards have you got left in your hand?
2.
Paul? I'm going to snipe you again from this high ground.
No, it's
Down
into
in-
cover.
Yeah, but it's
Can
into
you-
cover,
So you.
which is fine.
Okay.
But I have a wild.
Oh, no, Paul. That was for me to win the game.
That's why I dived into the cover.
And you left me with 1 card. Have I got another snipe? I don't even know what this card does.
That's an
Where's...
area attack. So you can go up to 1 space away
Yeah.
and it attacks everything in that square.
Oh, have you got the explosive icon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
Like,
Here. Oh, no, I'm not there.
no, you move,
I ran
mate.
away.
It's not for that player anyway, unfortunately.
What was the goal again? Most cards in hand. Yes, I think so.
If it's Paul, it is. I'm
Not
gonna,
now.
I'm going to have to take 3.
Your go is done.
cards.
Right, Gemma. I did my best. 2 high explosive rounds.
Sorry guys.
Have you
I
won?
have 3
Yeah.
Elena. I'm going to take my final.
Congratulations.
I'm so upset.
That was a lot tenser than Wednesday. So when we played this on Wednesday, we were all kind of learning the game,
Yeah.
and we just all ran around, shot each other, and then it was very brutal.
Yeah.
Tonight, because we were aware, as soon as you get somebody low on health, somebody will interrupt and steal the kill.
Yeah.
We were all playing very cautiously.
The card I needed
Yeah,
was
at the
very bottom of the deck.
yeah.
I could have interrupted you and killed you there.
I was aware that wasn't going to win me the game,
Mm.
but because there was no way I could kill everybody in there,
Yeah.
it was just a bit of fun.
Because I had that in hand, which would have done a smash there.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the interrupt.
And there we go.
Get it played.
So congratulations.
Well done, Gemma. You won again.
Should have followed.
Did you
my
win on
ins-
Wednesday?
Or did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, you won
No.
on Wednesday.
Did I win on
Yeah.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, because I interrupted your thing, didn't I?
Yeah.
Right, we had a question earlier on,
Two.
which was from Scorpion, saying, what's your affinity towards games that are specifically developed for 2 players? So my thoughts on games specifically developed for 2 players is, the ones that I've played, I like them, but most of the time, there is more than 2 people here, and therefore, they don't get played that much. But the ones that I have played, like Watergate, is fantastic. Fields of Valor, things like that, which is only 2 players. Now, do you two play a lot of games together as a couple?
We do, yeah.
So do you have specifically 2-player games only?
I think we do, don't we?
Yeah, we don't specifically have 2-player games, but I think we look for ones
That are more
that
aimed,
are aimed
yeah.
at 2 players.
So when we were at the UK Expo, we played a couple of games there, didn't we? That we thought were really good, and then they were like, "Oh, they're 3 players plus."
Right.
And like, so we play with you guys quite regularly, and we've got a few other friends that we play with as well. But in the main, if it doesn't cater for 2 players, we probably don't buy it.
But it's interesting that you don't have any specifically 2-player games.
We do. So we've got
Memoir.
1989 Dawn of Freedoms for 2
Yeah.
players only.
Yeah.
We've got Hive, that's 2 players only. There's a card game called Avignon: A Clash of Popes that we
Okay.
bought. That's 2 players only. I'm trying to think what else we've got that's for 2.
Okay, you got a few. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't mind them. It's just traditionally they don't get much play.
Yeah.
No, and they don't get much play in groups either.
No.
It's very hard to get a 2-player game played in a group. If you go out for the a
Yeah.
pub group in the evening, it's quite difficult to play a 2-player game because the numbers just don't usually cater
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah. So
And actually as well, Memoir 44, we love that game, don't we?
Yeah.
We play that one really regularly, but that limits you at 2 players, doesn't it, unfortunately?
Yeah.
I know there is an
Well, unless you
expansion,
play the D-Day
Yeah.
thing.
the Overlord expansions
But,
for a lot
yeah.
more.
yeah,
But
there we go. Right, it is 9:33. We have another game starting at 10 o'clock tonight, which is Flick of Faith. So
Yeah.
we're going to put this away now, tidy up, and get everything ready for Flick of Faith. So if you want to see us playing Flick of Faith, which
Yeah.
will take less than an hour and a half, definitely.
and that's
this
going to
is-
be great fun as well.
And it will be good fun. So yeah, tune in about 25 minutes time for Flick of Faith. Can't say it. But yeah, thank you very much. Congratulations, Gemma, for winning.
Thank you, Paul.
The judges will have their revenge next time. We'll see you all next time. Thanks very much. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.